Are you secretly sabotaging your own muscle growth? Look at your hands. Does your grip feel like wet cardboard when the weights get heavy? This isn't just a weakness, it's a silent game killer. When your grip fails, your brain shuts down your entire nervous system to protect you. Stop the leakage. Rewrite the signal. Welcome to the Alpha Grip Protocol.
All right, today we're going to break down a protocol designed to completely rebuild your grip strength from the ground up. If you've ever felt like your progress in the gym has just slammed into a brick wall, the answer might not be in your back or your legs. It might be right there in your hands. We're talking about the silent game killer that is holding you back right now. Okay, let's be real for a second. Have you ever gone to shake someone's hand and felt that instant flash of insecurity? You know that feeling like your grip is just weak, kind of flimsy, almost like it's made of wet cardboard? It's a feeling that just quietly screams a lack of power. And trust me, it's a sign of a much, much bigger problem. So what is this problem? Well, we call it paper hands. It's the reason your fingers just give out on a heavy deadlift, even when you know your back could pull more weight. It's the weakest link in your entire chain, and it is secretly sabotaging your potential to build a truly powerful physique. And look, there's some serious biology behind this. This isn't just in your head. If your grip is weak, your brain gets this powerful signal that you're not strong enough to handle that heavy weight. So what does it do? It literally slams on the emergency brake on muscle growth to protect you. Yeah, your weak grip is telling your entire body to stay small. So how do we even end up like this? Well, chances are you're probably committing a few common crimes at the gym without even knowing it. So let's blow the whistle on the bad habits that are keeping your hands weak and your physique, well, average. Okay, the number one offender, the big one, is what I call the strap trap. Over on the left, you see the typical approach, using lifting straps for every single heavy set. What that does is tell your forearms, hey, you don't need to show up for work today. But on the right, you see primal strength, forcing your body to stabilize the weight itself, building real functional power, all the way from your fingertips to your core. And it's not just the strap trap. There are other crimes. You've got the phone zombie. You know who I'm talking about. Resting for 10 minutes between sets while your thumbs get an insane workout on social media, but your grip gets absolutely nothing. And then, of course, there's relying way too much on machines that do all the stabilization work for you, robbing your body of its need to build that raw foundational strength. Okay, enough complaining about the problem. Let's get into the solution, and you're going to see how this builds. We start with level 1, the awakening. This is the foundation. And look, it's brutally simple, but oh man, it will show you just how much work you've got ahead of you. First up, the dead hang. Find a bar. Now grip it with everything you have. I mean, imagine you're trying to crush a rock into dust, and then just hang. And don't just dangle there. Squeeze that bar until your forearms are screaming and shaking like crazy. That's the signal, right there, that you're forcing your body to adapt. So what's the goal here? 60 seconds. That's your number. A full minute. If you can hang for 60 seconds with that rock-crushing intensity, then you've just found your first mission. This is where you start. All right, so once you can own that 60-second hang, it's time to level up. It's time to escalate. Welcome to level 2, the soldier. This is where we introduce some instability to forge a grip that doesn't just hold on, it absolutely dominates the weight. Here, we're bringing in something called the towel protocol. All you do is drape a thick towel over your pull-up bar, grab both ends, and do your hangs from there. I'm telling you, that thicker, way less stable surface makes this exponentially harder than a normal bar. Your hands have to work 10 times harder just to stay on. And let me tell you, the effect here is absolutely insane. This isn't just a forearm workout anymore. It's a full body tension exercise that forces every single muscle fiber in your hands, your wrists, in your forearms to fire all at once. This is how you build that unshakable steel rod kind of stability. All right, if you've made it this far, if you've conquered the first 2 levels, you're ready for the final test. This is the last stage of the protocol. This is level 3, God mode.
The exercise? The farmer's carry. I mean, find the absolute heaviest dumbbells you can physically get your hands on. Stand tall, pull those shoulders back, brace your core like you're about to take a gut punch, and just walk. Walk with purpose until your fingers physically cannot hold on for one more second, until the weight literally falls from your hands.
And listen, this is key. We are not just training till it gets a little tough. We are chasing absolute, undeniable muscle failure. That's the point where your body has no other choice but to adapt. That's where the real growth, the real magic truly happens. So why the heck does this brutally simple protocol work so incredibly well? It's not just about tearing up muscle fibers. No, it's about tapping into a primal biological trigger that modern fitness has completely forgotten about. It's about reclaiming your ancestral power. The whole philosophy can be boiled down to this one super powerful principle. Biology follows demand. Your body is an adaptation machine. It doesn't build strength just because you want it to. It builds strength because you force it to. You create the demand, and your biology has no choice but to follow.
Think about what's happening when you do this. When you put your hands through this level of intense stress, you send this urgent, primal signal to your brain that says, hey, I need this strength to survive. This kicks off a cascade of powerful responses. It spikes your natural hormones, it forces your body to adapt to extreme metabolic stress, and it reawakens the kind of raw, functional strength our ancestors needed every single day just to live.
So get this straight. You're not just doing a forearm exercise here. You are fundamentally rewriting the signals being sent all throughout your body. You're turning a weak link into an absolute weapon. This is how you transform those paper hands into steel claws. Let's just end on this thought. All the science, every level of this protocol, it all points to one simple truth. Comfort is the enemy of progress. So the real question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay comfortable with weak links and stalled gains? Or are you ready to embrace the pain that comes with real growth? The choice, quite literally, is in your hands.